Hey everybody, I'm Matt Hill here in Oklahoma City for Oilfield Tailgate. What's your name?
I'm Susan Nash, and I'm with AAPG. And actually, we're here at the Mid-Continent section of the AAPG. And it's a great meeting, exceeding all expectations.
Yeah, when Molly approached me a few months back, she came on and started explaining all the amazing speakers and sponsors and booths you're going to have. And man, this turned out amazing.
Oh, I'm so excited about this, and I'm with the AAPG, sort of the mothership, and
Yeah.
I'm Director of Innovation, Emerging Science, and Technology, and I'm just so excited to see all the different developments and see all the different ways that people are able to find oil and gas and develop it easily, more quickly, more economically, and we're learning about it here.
It's vital. It's critical. It makes sure that we have continued human flourishing. You had Alex here yesterday, speaking to everybody.
Yes.
What 30,000 view of what he said yesterday. You saw that?
I was actually at the booth, so I missed that, but I've read his book.
Yeah.
And so I
Fossil
100%.
future right now.
It's absolutely now more than ever. And I think that, yes, we can clean up the environment, and yes, we can find more oil more efficiently. And actually, we transform entire economies and human life.
Yeah, absolutely. So where'd you grow up?
I grew up here in Oklahoma.
Oh, good. So an oil and gas state. So early on, were you interested in oil and gas, or did you know anything about it?
I was. Actually, my dad was a petroleum geologist as well as mining, and he got his bachelor's and master's at the University of Oklahoma. And I'm an OU grad as well, and I got interested in geology, became a geologist really because of him, going out to rigs and wells. And then what I really loved is being able to look at the samples under the microscope, and also like he would give you like dilute hydrochloric acid, and I'd drop it onto different samples. If it fizzed, oh, it's limestone, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah, I was fortunate. My dad's background is chemistry and his degree, and then he worked for Dowell for a long time up in Woodward. So we were out at rigs.
Oh, yeah.
And you and I had similar backgrounds as we had all the kits out and looking through rocks and mud, and man, it was a fantastic experience for me. I was hooked.
Do you remember how much fun it was when you find a teeny tiny little pyritic, teeny tiny fossil in the samples? That was like so much fun.
Yeah, there's endless accounts out there of why people somehow are drawn into eventually producing the most energy efficient molecule out there right now for us to use.
I totally agree, and I would like to see us do more with natural gas. We're doing a lot.
It has to happen.
But we need to be able to preserve our reservoirs and keep them going, and do whatever we can to like convert that on site if they're stranded into electricity.
Bitcoin,
exactly.
Put it through scrubbers, put it on generators. I think we have a lot of fight back from the monopolies of the power companies. They want to produce their energy and get it out to everybody and won't allow ours to come on their grids.
That's a very interesting perspective.
I mean, I think that's really what it is. If we had every flare out there producing energy, then they would have, we would be sitting on the Dubai, we'd be sitting on the Middle East.
Yes.
We would all be very wealthy in this country because we wouldn't have to pay the energy costs that we do.
Exactly.
There wouldn't be the monopolies. Or right now we could go out and start at least mining our own monetary value with the cryptocurrency. But all these flares now, they need to be converted into energy immediately.
Totally. And also I think that there's a lot being done with miniaturizing ammonia plants.
Yep.
We could get miniaturized low-cost ammonia. We need the fertilizer.
Yep, we could, immediately all the flares could go to a gas. Every site could have gas storage as well.
Exactly.
There's lots of ways 100%. To do it. Even if they can't save it into caverns, and now there's storage containers they're burying.
Yeah.
Or above ground, but whatever it takes, there's no reason to lose the molecules of natural gas.
Well, and we are doing a lot to characterize reservoirs, thinking about CCUS and energy storage. But again, all that knowledge can be used for natural gas storage.
Yeah, and I think the majority of people agree we need to use natural gas for our energy to burn, and oil and the wet gases to create products.
Exactly, totally agree with you.
Plastics, all the things that oils turn into. That's what we need. We don't need to be burning oil for fuel for our cars. That's not efficient. We have the efficiencies now.
Well, that's true. Although I do think that it's kind of dangerous to think about all electric all the time. I think.
Oh, electric's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm all for CNG vehicles, LNG,
exactly.
And even, you can, and by the way, all you hydrogen lovers out there, takes a tremendous amount of natural gas to get all the hydrogen that we need to power all these hydrogen future, things in the works.
I think though that while we're doing the exploration and the knowledge building for it, we'll find better efficiencies in oil and gas.
Yep.
For example, I love geothermal. One reason I love geothermal is just because it's keeping the industry with enhancing and doing more fracking for the enhanced geothermal systems, and also drilling and keeping the equipment going so that when we really need it, it will be there, and the expertise.
Yeah. What do you think the takeaway from a conference like this is going to do for just Oklahoma City in general, and of course all the other APGs out there to have conferences like this?
It's re-energizing and it's affirming, and it gives people a chance to meet each other first face to face, and then just carry that on and just strengthen numbers. Collaboration. Yes, absolutely.
I've learned we all in Oklahoma, especially, we've got to come together and form partnerships, and overlap our services and our capabilities.
I totally agree with you. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great
I need to get you down to every home game in Norman. I'm going to bring her down to the tailgate party now.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, we have it for all of you watching every home game in Norman at Othello's.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We feed everybody, open bar, live local musicians.
That's nice.
We have a great time. Well, you're a grad there. You know how it
I actually
goes.
live in Norman.
Perfect. How does everybody get a hold of you?
Okay, I'm Susan Nash, and you can email me or look at me up on LinkedIn and then just connect with me, and that would be fantastic. And so Susan Nash, AAPG.
And what's the website everybody needs to go to and start getting on board to support the AAPG?
So just go to aapg.org.
Well, thank you for what you do. God bless you.
Thank you.
Energy education. This lady right here knows her stuff. We'll see you next time. Take care. God bless you.
Bye.